Hello, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Colosseum Randomizer Nuzlocke. Last episode, we left off right here in front of the, I believe this is like a windmill, some kind of power source, whatever building this is. The dude's on the ground, he's quivering. But we're gonna take a quick look at our team. This is what we're working with right now. We have rebuilt a little bit, but we don't have much room for error because we have no one in the PC that can take any of these places on the team right now. So we're gonna have to be really careful what we do. We're gonna need to keep Ralts and Trap Pinch safe until we can actually get to purify them and get them to evolve. So that's gonna be really key for us here moving forward. We're gonna see what's Silva came. Oh, the dude causing trouble. The dude's causing trouble face down in the dirt, man. That Silva's gone too far this time. He ripped out and ripped off one of the gears. The Colosseum's going to be without power. Chief, are you all right? Well, it gets up pretty quick. Look at this guy. Look at this guy and his stud mustache. He ain't worried about it. Ain't no one gonna keep him down for too long with that kind of facial hair. Alright, that's what I want to know. He was ranting about how the Colosseum can just shut down or something. Sorry to worry you younglings, thanks. I'll be fine now, but I need to ask a favor. Will you hear me out? If the Colosseum loses power, the whole town suffers. I need you to find that gear Silva ran off with. I'm counting on you younglings. Alright. Well, I can really only think of one place to go for this. But the first things first is we need to heal. As I was saying before we got into that little dialogue there, we just need to be very careful, and we need to keep our weaker Mons safe and try to get to the point where we can get them to evolve. Because if we can get a Curlia and then eventually a Garvador, and then we can also get a Flygon, then the team will look okay. I think the team will be able to cover its weaknesses fairly well. But this game is definitely going to require lots of healing items, lots of potions. I'm kind of interested to see if anyone's ever done a no item run of this game, like Nuzlocked it, because I feel like that'd be like very interesting. I feel like it'd be very challenging, but I could also just be bad, which is also probably the most likely case here. But you know, regardless, it's still fun. It just makes you think. It gets a little frustrating here and there, but I guess really what we need to do, we also need to make sure we have healing items as well. So I'm gonna go here. I remember this part from being a kid. I do remember, because I remember how much I struggled with this, because I could not, it took me forever to find the gear piece. It's right here in the corner. It's just chilling right here in the corner. Alright, we got our gear. Now let's go, before we go into, before we go to the, back to the Colosseum, because once we put this gear back on, I believe we go right back into the Colosseum. That'll be the next thing that we need to do. So I do want to check and see and make sure that we are all good on. We should use some more healing items, and it looks like we're actually okay on Pokeballs. How much money do we have? We do not have a lot of money, so maybe we'll just forgo getting more Pokeballs. If we have a Shadow Mons that show up in the Colosseum, we'll just probably try to catch them, but we'll probably forego the encounter depending on what we are working with. We don't have a lot of money to spend on potions, which is unfortunate. I could fight some of these other trainers for a little bit and grind some money so we can actually get some healing items. I don't know, I'm just a little bit scared. Just because of the way the last two episodes have gone, it has not been a friendly time. The Ore region has not been friendly to us lately. Terribly sorry, Chief. Are you sure you're okay? Yep, I'm fine. There's no need for all the worrying. Good, that's good. But Silva, this is an outrage. No, I reckon he agonized over this and did it because he thought it was right. I can't blame a man for that. Enough about that duking. Instead, I think you should look over there. What, you people? I reckon you might be saying thanks, duking. That's the gear. You found it. What amazing luck. I'll ask you to excuse me for my behavior earlier. You seem to be people who are worthy of trust. You have my sincere thanks. All right. I'll get you close to the... Wait, hold on. I'll get you to the slot... What? Hold on. I'll get you to slot that... Oh, okay. That's English right there. That's what we're looking for. Ooh, that's not a potion, though. Gear. Alright, the gear goes back on where it needs to go. Now things can turn like they need to. Power comes back. He begins singing the song he's been singing for 30 years, and he loves it. That's some existence, man. Standing in front of a lever for 30 years. Hey, man, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. The way it ought to be. Things are fine now. Alright. I can tell that you're a man of courage and honor. I have a favor to ask. Will you hear me out? I'm grateful. I want you to enter the next Colosseum battle. I need you to win the knockout challenge and find out what's going on there. I can tell from a glance that you're no ordinary trainer. I know you can win. I'm sorry, but help me. Alright, well, we will oblige. We will do such things. I think, let's go back to, let's glitch across the bridge. Move, my goodness. Let's go back to the store real fast and let's buy, I think we could probably afford one more potion and a super potion. And you never know, that could be the biggest difference in the world right there. So we definitely want to make sure that we stock up on those when we can. Alright, so let's buy one more super potion here. And then we have, they don't even sell potions here. My goodness. My goodness. Okay, so I guess we're not going to be buying a normal potion here, but that's okay. We still get the challenge ahead of us, and we'll be getting a decent amount of money from this. So if we can make it through this Colosseum battle without anything crazy happening, or the tournament, I should say, without anything crazy happening, we'll be looking good on money. We can buy some more potions. We can buy some more Great Balls, and then we can. I think the winner of this is like presented a Shadowmon. So I actually don't know if we're gonna get any Shadow encounters in this tournament here, but I think we're supposed to get it after, technically, and that's how we find Mr. B, Mirror B, not Mr. B. Alright, well, here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the dang thing, hopefully without losing anybody would be preferable. Pyrite Colosseum Battle 1, which requires a sip of water. Alright, look at this guy, arm out. Hoax. I want to call him Honks. Honks. Hunter Honks would like to battle. What do you got for us, Fred? He's got a Gramble and a Ninetales. Both level 30 and level 31. Okay. At least I don't think that these are. Alright, so already off the bat, not the bestest of type matchups for us. Alright, Breloom, let's get out of here. And let's go into, I want to go into Octillery. Do I think this Ninetales is gonna Ember me and kill me? If they Ember double, super effective double into Breloom, yeah, that could kill. Let's go into Octillery, and then Mighty Anna. Let's go ahead and get a bite, and let's go for on the Ninetales here. We can focus on the Ninetales next turn with our Octillery. It is going to probably go into Hyper Mode when we use our Shadow move. It goes for Confuse Ray, so perhaps I overthought that a little bit. I was just really figuring a Ember or a Flamethrower was going to come into the Breloom. Come on, Mighty, and a breakthrough, bud. Breakthrough, bud. That's what I like to see. That's a good dog. That's a good Doge right there. Let's see what this Gramble wants to go for. Gramble's also going to go for Bite into our Mighty Anna. All right. That's fine. We can deal with that. Alright, Octillery, go for the Shadow Rush into the Ninetales. We'll go for, I'm actually going to call the Mighty, actually, what am I going to do here? Let's just go for the Bite again into the Ninetales. Ninetales is going to go for Confuse Rate again. We're already confused. I was about to call Mighty Anna to get it, break it out of confusion, but then we just got confused again. So I guess that's one way to look at it. Alright, so Octillery is all pissed off, which is good. This thing goes for Roar. Who are you switching out? Octillery. That's unfortunate, and we got the Ralts out here. This cannot stay out. That is a big no-no. So we're going to go back into Octillery, and then we're going to go, I'm just going to call the Mighty Anna. If it's going to go for, it's no good, it's not listening. Oh, I thought that would break it out of confusion. Okay, well, it's good to know that that's not how that works, but that's all right. It's okay. The more we know for next time. Okay, so there was the Ember. I knew it had Ember in the back pocket somewhere. I just wasn't going for it. We're going to eat that up. I love the way Octillery's eyes look. I know I said that last episode, but it's just really cool. Here comes Lick. And into the Mighty Anna. Okay. And we got the Para. That stinks. That does stink. But Octillery is all angry, so let's go for the Shadow Rush again into the Ninetales. And then we're going to try to break through all the nastiness that's going on with Mighty Anna right now, but we probably won't be able to. Quick Attack comes out, does a decent amount of damage. We're going to probably have to switch out here. If we don't have to heal, I would like to not to, because we could actually save those items, because we get healed between each battle in this tournament. So if we can save our potions, that would be awesome. Managing the resources is going to be huge here. Alright, Granbull's gonna go for the charm. This thing is not threatening us right now, so it's gonna lower our attack. That's fine, because we're gonna do less damage if we hit ourselves. We break through the confusion and the paralysis and get the bite off. But again, not gonna do a whole lot of damage, we just get charmed. But still, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, we're gonna go for the Shadow Rush again. And then I'm just going to go for, not that Mariana, I'm just going to be safe, just in case. Let's get Cradilli out here, plus we can get a little bit more progress towards opening that heart as well. By the time we get there, if this is what we're rocking with, all these mons should have their heart opened. Because I think it also opens with, like, just walking around. It's kind of like an egg. How the eggs hatch just by walking around with you. I think the hearts gradually open as you walk around. I think this is like, you know, spending time with your trainer and other Pokemon, it kind of helps that whole, the whole shindig. I think that's the exclamation they give. And actually having these two out on the field right here is not a bad combination. I kind of wish that we could set our team different between each battle, but it is what it is. Breloom and Mariana isn't bad either. All right, battle number 2. I cannot remember. I think there's 4 battles. I think it's 3 battles plus 1 final, maybe. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. Alright, I really love the tattered, like, Pokemon flag, like the Pokeball flags in the backgrounds, the banners. I mean, those are really cool. Chasa Tisla would like to fight. What do you got for us, Tisla? We got a Hoot and a Snorlax. Okay. I think we can, maybe we can breathe here. This Hoot could be rocking Confusion. That is a possibility. I think the Hoot is the first to die. I think it's the first one that needs to go down. Remember, we could go for the, let's just do this. Let's go for the headbutt into the Hoot, followed by the bite. We should outspeed both of these mons, I would hope. Defenses should not be good. We get the one-shot, baby. That's what I like to see. That is what I like. All right, we're going to get the bite on the Snorlax. Hopefully, we can get a flinch, perhaps. I'll probably go for Body Slam. Yeah, they get that flinch. All right, so now we can go for a Mach Punch and then go for the bite as well. My goal is I really want to keep Mariana out here as much as possible as we're going through today because I want to get as many levels as we possibly can. Mariana is the only mon that we have on the team right now that can even level up, so getting it to be like level 33, level 34 is going to be very nice when you come against stronger mons that I know are coming in the future. And I know there's a certain level that I want to hit when we do get to the town of Agate. I think it's Agate town is where we get the chance to purify our mons. And I want to have at least Mariana level 40 by the time we get there because we run into a very strong leveled Shadow Mon there. It could be completely weak, but I know the level when we get there is like level 38, and it's not that far away, which is like terrifying because we're only like not even level 30 yet with our Mariana, which is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so it's actually okay. Yeah, so it's 4 battles. This semi-final. I love the music, it's so dramatic. He really does do a good job building everything up. Alright, you're trying to score that awesome Pokemon, aren't you? It's not going to be easy. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's not. Bandana Guy Vilch. Togetic and a Shuckle. Alright. I think we should be okay here as well. Unless this Togetic gets some crazy, weird metronome-like fissure stuff, I think we're alright. I'm going to keep the Shuckle out in the field. I'm going to double down into this. Actually, no, let's not go for Mach Punch. Let's go for Headbutt and go for the bite into the Togetic. Is it Togetic or Togetic? 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 I don't know. I've heard it say 2 different ways. I don't think either way is necessarily wrong, but I think I called it Togetic most of my life, and then I switched up like halfway through and was like, no, it's Togetic. I think it's Togetic, though. I think we're going to stick with Togetic from now on. Good job, Hayes. That's some good English right there. All right, we're going to get wrapped, but it really does 2 damage, so that's not that big of a deal. And the residual damage from that actually does more than the actual attack itself. All right, so the Hitmonlee actually is a bit of an issue where you can't really stay in with Mariana, at least not while being a sane human individual. So let's go into, oh, that's right. We're wrapped, we're constricted. Okay, well, then we don't really have a choice here. We're gonna double down into the Hitmonlee. It's gonna go for Mind Reader. All right, so that's okay. And it's not even taking aim at the, Mariana, so we should be okay. We're gonna go for the Headbutt. A lot of damage. This Bite's not gonna kill. but it should put us within killing range for next turn. Not sure what this thing wants to do. That is minor. Maybe a high jump kick, probably. That's probably what's coming our way. If it goes into the Mightyena, that's going to be a bit of a problem. So I think... But this headbutt should kill. I mean, it's not going to matter either way. We're slower than it. It goes for Mind Reader again. Okay, so we kind of get lucky on that one. It looks like if it would have survived one more turn, it might have been hitting us with a pretty decent fighting type attack and might have taken out our dark doggy there. But it matters not. The Hitmonlee goes down. We almost level up. The Shuckle should give us enough experience to level up once we kill it. Look at this boy. Look at this thick turtle. He's just sitting there, not a care in the world. Using Constrict. Alright, let's go for the Mach Punch, and then we'll go for the Bite. Should be... Oh. Are you not part of your Bug Rock? Aren't you? I feel like that should have been super effective. But I am wrong. This thing is just a thick boy. Ooh. Hey, that's not fun. That's not fun. Alright, bide. So, what, we get, what, we get 2 turns to kill this thing? I don't think we can do that. And it doesn't count the damage that we just put into it, correct? Okay, here's what we do. You know what we do? Nothing. We do nothing. We don't even play around with it. We play it safe, we sand attack this thing, and we call Breloom for the next 2 turns. Because I think it's going to take us 3 turns to take this thing out. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to call, and we're going to go for a sand attack. I'm not taking any risks. We did enough of that last episode to get in this position where we actually have a full team. I'm really not trying to lose someone to a Bide Shuckle. Alright, perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Alright, we're also -2 accuracy, so if it does end up using Bide, I feel a little more comfortable just hitting this thing. Alright, so let's go all out, and hopefully we can take this thing. There we go, there's a crit. Wonderful. Could you imagine if we would've got a crit and the Bite didn't kill and the thing unleashed Bide? Oh my goodness. It would've killed anyway, but I'm glad we played it safe. I'm just glad we didn't lose anybody. That's what I'm happy about. Mightyena grows level 30, and our Mightyena stats are just not that good. They're really not that good. Alright, one more battle stands between us and getting out of here, and I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. I don't think we're getting a free Mon, but we do have a chance to catch some Shadow Mons once we get into the Mirror hideout place. Listen to that intro music, man. That's great. Look at this dude in his green suit. If you can beat me, Master Mirror B could come calling for you. Oh, I didn't get a chance to read it because I couldn't read it fast enough. I love how they even have the boss music. Like, the boss admin music is what's on for this one. We have a Heracross and a Swinub. Okay. Alright, so... First initial thoughts here. Heracross, bad. Let's go for the headbutt into the Heracross, and let's switch out. Let's switch out into Octillery. I think that will be, hopefully we outspeed this Heracross, and we can get a good amount of damage and a flinch off on it. Its item goes for Endure, so that's fine. I might have Icy Wind, maybe Powder Snow, but I don't think it's going to do massive damage to our Breloom, even if it does hit. Can we get a flinch here? Not doing as much damage as I want. It goes for the counter. And, woo, okay. This thing is scary. This thing is scary. Huh. It's got counter. Okay, so we're gonna be forced to heal here. Oh, or do I think a Headbutt Shadow Rush combo will kill? There's a chance it will. There's also a chance that if this Swinub unleashes a Powder Snow, it'll probably do at least 18 damage, I would think. It's super effective. So I'll tell you what. Let's. I didn't want to do this, but let's heal up. I'm gonna go ahead and use a potion. It's unfortunate. And Octillery. Do I go for the Shadow Rush this turn? Or do I wait until I can double into it? I feel like I gotta wait. Because this is going to do a lot of damage. It's either going to kill or it's going to do a lot. And if he goes for counter, Artillery's dead. Let's go into the Swinub. It goes for the Brick Break. Dang it. I could have gone for it. Could have gone for it. Okay, that's fine. And there comes the takedown. It's missed. Oh my goodness. Should have gone for the Heracross there. The Swinub does get taken out. Our Artillery is slower than every mon on the field right now. That's kind of insane, but that's okay. Swinub goes down and... oh my... okay. Alright, so Braylo needs to be healed, first and foremost. Alright. And then Artillery Shadow Rush into the Heracross. Goes for the Endure. Actually, that's totally fine. If this can bring it down to about 1 HP, Kangaskhan goes for Rage. So we need to just... okay, it does... okay, if we can just not hit this thing. I can't remember if Rage is something, if it uses it every turn that it gets hit. Alright, so we could have definitely avoided using a potion there last turn. It's okay, we definitely could have killed this thing last turn. But that's fine, because now we can go Mach Punch into the Heracross and Shadow Rush into the Kangaskhan. Yeah, you can't sit there and spam Endure, my friend. That's not how this works. I just wanted the priority to get this Heracross out of the way. We definitely could have Mach Punched the Kangaskhan here. But, you know, this thing also has counter, has other things. I was afraid. And we got a Blossom on the field. Okay. This thing goes for Tail Whip. Alright. Alright, so now we are going to have to take Artillery off the field if this doesn't kill. Oh, no, it doesn't matter, because we didn't go into the Blossom slot, went to the Kangaskhan slot. The good news is I think a Mach Punch from this range will take out this Kangaskhan. And then we switch out Artillery, and we go into... let's go into Cradilly. A Giga Drain or anything like that from a Blossom is going to hurt. Definitely want Cradilly out here. Go for the Mach Punches. Should take out Kangaskhan. I'm sorry, Bonnie. You're not on my team this time. You have to go down, girl. You gotta go down this time. Alright, Blossom goes for the Stun Spore. Okay. Again, I'm thinking like worst case scenario on all these fights. You know, it's very possible this thing doesn't have Giga Drain, doesn't have Mega Drain, but the chance that it does is enough to scare me out, honestly. Alright, let's go for the Headbutt, and then let's go for... we could go into... I mean, I'm okay with us going into Hyper Mode here. Yeah, it's an easy... this is easy. We could actually go ahead and call this thing a couple times and get itself out of this. But actually, part of me kind of wants to keep it in Hyper Mode. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna go ahead and call it, though. Go ahead and get that bar down. Because, ooh, look at that big chunk. That's a big chunk of nastiness got out of its heart. We're already paralyzed. Okay, so that's a little obnoxious. Let's go for the Headbutt. Let's just go for the Acid. It's going to stun our Cradilly as well. So I guess this thing obviously does not have much for us. We are grass types. A grass fighting, grass rock. There's not much this thing can do. Is Blossom part poison? I feel like it is. No, it's not. Okay. Good to remember. Does very little damage, but I didn't expect it to do too much. We actually break through Paralysis this time and do a decent amount of damage as well. Alright. Let's go for another Headbutt, and let's just go for another Acid. Gonna go for Sweet Set. Not really sure what this thing's getting at here, but it's okay. It's trying. It's trying its hardest. It obviously does not have a good trainer. That's actually not a bad team that dude has. Alright, we break through Paralysis once again. We get the Headbutt off. We just missed taking it out, and I feel like this Acid is going to leave it on like 1 HP. I feel like it's not going to be enough to take it out. And, oh, it is enough to take it out. Alright, Blossom goes down, and we get through the Colosseum tournament without dying. Which is great. And this, my friends, is why they call it Pokemon Colosseum. There's our first experience of the Colosseum. You're some kind of strong. Good things could be in store for you. I hope so. I hope so. Alright. Congratulations, you are the champion. You battled fabulously. Please accept your cash prize of $848. And this prize, TM, please also accept TM06. What is that? We'll be looking forward to your next entry. All right, well, first things first, let's take a look at our TMs. Oh, it's Toxic. Ooh, that could be pretty good on Cradilly. That could be pretty good. All right, cool. Well, we got a decent amount of money now, which is superb, because now we can go buy some more healing items. and all that good stuff. I think I'm going to chill on Pokeballs for now. I think the priority is going to be getting healing items. So let's go do that real fast. And actually, looking at the time, we can actually get the episode done before half an hour. So that's pretty fun. So let's actually call it here. Next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to go... I'll go ahead and get healing items and stuff like that in between episodes. And then we will go find and try to track down Mirror B, which should be interesting. We have a lot of battles ahead. We have a lot of potential snags that we can get. And also a lot of opportunities for mons to go down. So I hope you'll consider joining us for these the next couple episodes. But if you enjoyed, it mean a whole lot if you would hit that like button, leave a comment, and consider subscribing to the channel. It really does mean a lot. It helps out quite a bit. But with that, I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you in watching this video. Just make it the best it can possibly be, and I will see you next time.